Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your favorite political news and commentary type live show, podcast, whatever people are calling it these days. We are the number one live show that airs on Thursdays around 9:30 p.m. to 9:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where one host has a AI library in his background, and the other host has an American flag and a Shure mic in his camera. That is the number one show with those parameters, as you all know.
Can't be topped.
I have my co-host Jeremiah Campagna. It's not Spanish somehow. I think he's lying to me.
Hey man, the Italians and the Mexicans and the Spaniards. I mean, you got to remember Spain and Italy, they're like right there. So there was a lot of, crisscrossing going on there.
Fair enough. How's your week?
Dude, my week has been a blur. We got the kid in daycare, so we're juggling like dropping her off, picking her up. And then today I very badly need to ice my shoulder. And I didn't even tell you this in the pre-show. I was at self-defense class and my instructor, I wanted to say a bad word there. Just like ripped my shoulder up and like he put me in something called a Kimura. And as he's demonstrating it, we're not wrestling, like we're not like this isn't sparring, like he's just demonstrating it so that we can all start doing it. So I was like the test dummy for that, and he just for whatever reason cranked it, and I was like, nice. Whoa, dude. And then I had to rush here, as you know, like it takes me forever to get here. Like I've literally come from 50 minutes away. Boom, I'm on the computer getting this show ready to roll. So it's been how's your week been, dude? Is my week crazy.
Who does self-defense class an hour away? Only if you live in the middle of nowhere in Ohio somewhere.
Exactly.
My week's been great. A lot of news this week, so we've been pretty busy talking a little bit about what we're going to talk about this week. But before we do that, what we always like to do is become a tradition, and hopefully we get a few more of these.
Now, listen, it has become a tradition, and I hope all of you enjoy it. We love when the chat gets involved with this. By the way, shout out to the chat. If you're here, hit that thumbs up button for your boys. It's Lit Toilet. Okay, welcome.
It's Lil Toilet. Put some respect on that name.
Oh, hey, my bad. Welcome to the chat, Ohio Patriot. Welcome. Good to see you here. We this tradition, if you have roasts, like we enjoy roasting white liberals, specifically affluent white female liberals. But as we pull the videos up, we will highlight the best roasts in the chat. So join in on the fun, get your family involved, make it your family tradition to join us in these roasts.
And call in with the link that's pinned at any time if you want to come roast us, or if you agree and you just want to talk about a few things. Call in.
Friend or foe, you can talk to us. We have very smooth, sensual voices that are very soothing. I'm told that I'm told we should read audiobooks, Alex.
Yeah, and we both sang this song and synthesized our voices to give you this. So I hope you enjoy it.
Because we're that talented. Yes.
Liberal women are awful. Pleasing them is impossible. Ladies, why so hostile? Audience, grab a drink and follow. Come laugh with us. Watch them follow.
We really did sing that.
We really did. And if anybody in the chat wants to make an AI video to that jingle, we will highlight you. We will shout you out. We'll promote you on the show for doing us that solid. Yes, great song indeed. I bet we probably could get a record deal, but we just love way too much.
Yeah.
Now for my first video here, Alex, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I don't know if this is a man or a woman. Maybe you can help me out there. Maybe the chat.
I don't play that game anymore.
Are you losing? Are you losing the bets in this one?
Yeah. Hey, listen, as technology gets better, man, I'm just saying it's rough out there. Thank God I'm married. Thank God we're married, because the dating field is
I wouldn't want to be a part of it. I wouldn't want to be a part of it. That's for sure. But yes, let's listen to this glorious rant from we'll say Shim. Yeah.
Men are Men are violating. Men are the ones who are taking control over women's bodies. And yet you turn this into migration somehow.
You just claim right now, outrageous claim, that men are violating women. But I'm asking you to please clarify, what is a woman? Because people in your group are claiming that a man who pretends to be a woman should, in the eyes of your law, acknowledge as a woman. So I restate my question. What exactly is a woman that a man violates?
Why don't you let everyone decide what they are? It's not your role as a politician to identify people. It's not your role. What you know what your role is? Give us the protection. Only yes means yes. Everything else is a rape. That's it.
Hey,
I don't
Jeez.
understand.
I'm not sure where that was. Clearly, it has to be like Russia, right, or Ukraine, or something.
Yeah, I mean, but why are they arguing in English? Was that AI?
I promise that wasn't AI. Let me see if I could go a little deeper. This was originally posted by Jake.
Was this like a skit? Oh, okay, Jake posted it.
And no, even Jake gives no clarification. Which country has a?
This is what Jake did. Jake said, "This is crazy. Watch this."
Yeah, he said, "What an idiot!" That was his. It was his whole commentary on
Jake.
on that issue. Okay, I got. Oh man, there's I got some like stills. Oh man, there's just Alex. You know how tough this is sometimes. Okay, let's listen to Rep Brandon Gill, because he is pretty famous for
one of my favorite guys on the internet.
I would vote for him for president. To be quite honest with you.
Yeah.
Let's see.
He's young, right? How old is he?
He looks like he's just turned 30, but maybe Ohio Patriot can
32.
Fact check us.
He's young.
On that. You want to translate this one for us?
Logic and when can Hasport compare with good thing for brain and world look? You didn't get that?
No, I'm stupid. I mean,
me and Little Toilet, we're just on a different level. That's the thing, Jeremiah.
Explain that to me like I'm 5, if you could.
Logic is when you compare things with good thinking for your brain and how you view the world.
Oh, wow. I believe you are probably correct on that. All right, let's listen to Brandon Gill here.
If it weren't for mass migration, who would pick our avocados? 160 years ago, Democrats were asking us, if it weren't for slavery, who would pick our cotton? And today they're asking a similar question, which is, if it weren't for mass migration, who would pick our avocados? It's a similar pattern that they've established. You can say that the United States is not, in fact, better off by importing a massive class of what is virtually serf labor, which undermines our cultural fabric and our government as well. I'd also like to point out that the admission that we need more and more unvetted illegal aliens pouring into our country is also an admission that the goal, or one of the goals, of our colleagues on the other side of the aisle is explicitly to reduce American wages, because that's exactly what they're doing and what they're saying they're doing whenever they talk about bringing in cheap labor.
You know what's great about what he says there, and what the left cannot deny, is that is exactly what the left Democrat politicians have said out of their own mouths. Who would pick our cotton? That's an exact quote. And Brandon Gill,
I'll be Biden.
Oh my goodness. Jeez, man, I feel old, brother. He's your age. Well, no, he's a little older than you, I guess.
Sorry, is my mic working?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was paused on my screen. Sorry. Yeah, 32, dude. Because I was saying that earlier too. I didn't think you heard me, but yeah, 32 is crazy.
That's he's done more by age 32 than I was doing at 32. I think I was still partying at 32.
That was last week, Jeremiah.
It was last week. I gave that up, Alex. I gave all that up. 7 people watching. Hit that thumbs up button. Call into the show, Alex, for this next one. Now, Alex, I did buy you this T-shirt. Okay, that's why I texted you the other day. You were like, "It's weird. Jeremiah's asking for my address." This is why, Alex, because I think this would look really, really good on you. So I went ahead and said,
Wait, hold on. Hold on. What do you? I can't see.
"Can I make it bigger?" There we go.
You know, we just had a discussion at work about this, and they said there's 5 stalls in our bathroom, and they said if you sit in stall 2 or 4, there's a problem because you just want someone to poop next to you, and that's not okay.
That's not okay. It's never okay. It's never okay.
If there's empty stalls, you park your butts on the end, and then if the ends are taken, you go in the middle. Respect.
But hey, Alex,
you cannot pee next to me.
Next to me. I ordered it in a. I hope it fits. You have to let me know once you receive it.
Yeah, I will. I hope you got me a 4XL because that's about the size I'm getting these days.
Oops, 4XL. Okay, well, you might have to return it. She is a pee brain. Maybe that's why she's so obsessed with pee. She's doing now. This next one, dude. I'm gonna be honest with you. First of all, we have another. I don't know if it's a man or a woman. Pretty sure it's a man dressed as a woman, and it's not necessarily what this person is doing. It's what's going on in the background. If anyone in the chat can tell me what the heck is going on in the background here, here. Let's just play it. Just play it. Before bed, but I just saw. This was on. Wanted to give a quick shout. Joel, call in.
God bless, brother.
Or give us a good roast. While we're sitting here roasting our favorite group of people. Now, again, tell me what's going on behind the scenes here.
Hi, I'm June, a librarian with Boy.
That's a guy dressed as a girl, right? That's not a girl, right?
No, they live among us, and you cannot even know. You don't know.
Can't even tell.
Public Library. I'm here at our Hillcrest branch, where on June 13th we will be holding our.
Why this short lady right here is at like she just joined the military. She is standing at hardcore attention.
She's
Second annual Pride Resource Fair. This is a fun event where we can just bring together community and connect people with resources such as employment.
The lady, I assume this is the director of whatever's going on here. She's like, notice she's waving her hand. She's like, no, you're doing it wrong.
Resources such as employment resources, housing resources, and more. And it's also a really fun time to just get together, meet people. You'll get things like buttons and stickers. We have totes that we can press our designs onto. And it's just a really fun time to get together and just communicate and just be with community. And hi, I'm June.
What?
I don't understand, man. It's like how I would bribe my kids to go do something. It's like, guys, we're good. There's stickers at the grocery store, right? What do we get when we check out? We get some stickers.
Stickers.
I'll get you a dollar toy. All right.
Yeah. Hey, Steve, it's funny that you mentioned that, brother.
He took fries out of the bag, actually. Just now.
Love me some French fries.
There's 2 types of people in this world: people who put the fries in the bag and people who take the fries out the bag. All right. Philosophy 101.
That's true. That's true. That's Aristotle, I believe.
Yeah. He stole it from Socrates.
There's more than one person here with mental illness. Crinkle hands. Yes, agreed. It's a little toilet. The background has what is known as demonic influencing. Yes, that's the only thing I can really explain why they're playing Beyonce and doing. I guess that was a dance routine. I guess you call that dancing. Well, she's giving a speech about the public library and getting stickers or something. Or I'm sorry, he was giving a speech about giving stickers or something going on there. I don't know, man. I don't know, but I do know that we should probably. Me and you could probably do a better dance choreography than that.
Dude, ever since that AI video I discovered last week, I want to just remake all of these videos in AI. And people are, oh, that would never happen. And then you just reference them to the original video. Like, actually, this is exactly what happened.
This is exactly what happened. All right, this next one. Okay, if there's any Trump supporters out there besides me and Alex, watch this and be terrified. I was terrified. I'm shaking. I almost quit doing this podcast because of watching this video, to be 100% with you.
Once again, they're gonna break the chain. No, you can't stop them. They're coming to get you again.
I quit. Done. Not voting ever again.
I need a source on this because I do not believe that a grown man was he wearing leggings. First off,
Well, let's. Are those full up on him? Oops, sorry. What did I do? Sorry, I'm being a boomer. I'm being a boomer with technology. Are those leggings? There's no.
All
way.
right, so he's got shorts on over like winter leggings. That okay? All right, fair enough.
He's
That's a
got
dad
shorts
move
on.
more
Or
than
maybe. Are those like knee braces that are just like full leg braces?
But one that's just so cringe. That's like divorced dad in his car biting his lip, trying to thirst trap single moms. Kind of cringe, right?
Yeah. Is anybody falling for that, ladies? Any not that we have a ton of women watchers, but if any woman is here right now, are you falling for that? Are you like, oh wow, what a real man? I'm voting Democrat now. Oh dude. Okay, this one's
But then
real
like ultimately what you're saying is you can't talk to someone who disagrees with you without wanting to punch them in the face on a serious note, right? Like that's
correct.
That's an issue.
And do you honestly think that guy would say that to a MAGA unless it was like an 80-year-old man? Do you think he would actually say that to their faces?
No,
No.
no.
That's true. People want their clicks. Which by the way, folks, our X file today is I got two crazy X files for us today. But we'll save that after we get to the headline video. Now, this next one, Alex, this is a quick one. But
That Mehdi Hassan I see.
Is it? I don't know. It's some crazy. Is he a Muslim, crazy Muslim guy?
I think he's Muslim, but I think he's more known as a liberal, like debater.
Okay, yeah,
he was on Jubilee.
He was on the Patrick Bet-David podcast where he dropped this gem.
Donald Trump has made more anti-American remarks than Ilhan Omar. If we're going to go down who loves America, she loves it more than Trump does. She did insider insurrection.
Ilhan Omar loves more.
100 times more.
Saying this.
100 times
I'm
more.
so glad
not even
the audience
1,000
can
times
see
more.
that Ilhan Omar loves America more than Trump.
Well, one person incited attack on our democracy. One didn't. One tried to undermine American democracy. One didn't.
Well,
Donald Trump.
One is literally sending money back to Somalia. They love America so much that she's funding whatever the heck goes on in Somalia.
Yeah, which, by the way, this is the person who said that all of the allegations of fraud are simply white people being racist. And there's absolutely nothing to see here. Meanwhile, was it 15 people just got indicted for about $90 million worth of fraud? Was it 15 or 45? I forget.
Yeah. She loves it so much she wants to dismantle everything about it. Big John, what's up? Welcome to the channel. Welcome. Glad you could join us, my friend. Hit that like button if you don't mind for your brothers. This is a call-in show. Also, the link is pinned on top of the comments. But yeah, also good point, Crinkle Hands, dude. She's literally winning from it. Like she can commit fraud, she can become elected, she's doing whatever the heck she wants to do with impunity. And I think it would be. I don't want to get into it right now, but what's going on in Belfast, I think might need to happen here soon.
Yeah, so I forgot at the intro before we did our white liberal woman roasting. We're going to be talking about a lot today. We're going to talk about election fraud in California. We've got the Trump and Iran situation, right? American-Iran war. We've got Vance referring Tim Walz and the AG, remember Keith Ellison? I know you know that name. He referred them to the DOJ, the Department of Justice. So, I mean,
Yes.
I'm pretty sure the vice president refers you. There's going to be some sort of follow up, right? I mean,
I hope so. I hope so. And we're going to try and get to these as quickly as possible. Like I said, we got an X file, a little conspiracy going on. And if we have time, I got something for the chat. I got a list of dishes in honor of America's 250th birthday. I have a list of dishes from 1776. We're going to do thumbs up or thumbs down on that. Hopefully we'll have time for that. So we'll make this my last one. And just to be clear, you might be saying,
I'm
to yourself,
enjoying this.
Yeah. If you're watching this show, you might be saying to yourself, you said you're roasting white liberal women, but you put a dude on there and kind of a dude on there. And it's like, listen, okay. Liberal men are basically liberal women. So we're throwing them all into the same category. Just to
not
clarify.
sorry.
Yeah. Sorry, not sorry. Is what it is. But yeah, this lady, her logic, I'm sure it makes sense in her mind, what she's saying. But to the rest of us, it sounds like your typical liberal nonsense.
Totem Pope tattoo, the Nazi tattoo. How do you kind of
Just to throw some context on here, so we know that guy running for Congress in Maine, or is
Graham
Plattner, yes,
Plattner, yep.
He is everything morally wrong with that guy. You name it, it's wrong with him. And he has a Nazi tattoo that, for some reason, the entirety of the Democrat Party is totally fine with now. After calling Trump a Nazi for the last 10 years, now all of a sudden they're okay with Nazis.
Didn't Hegseth has a tattoo they were all up in arms about?
Yeah, but his was even more obscure. Like, you can't even connect the dots there. But so that's what she's being asked about. She's being asked about this guy's Nazi tattoo who's running as a Democrat in Maine.
He said that they talked to somebody who had seen one of those or wore one of those, and it was silver, and it didn't even occur to him that it was the same thing. I think people are making as much of it as they can because they don't have a lot of substance around anything else. And if they did, we'd hear about it, believe me. They are trolling for dirt.
What if he has like a Israeli flag tattoo or something? Would that be a deal breaker?
For me?
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah.
That would be
Israeli, yeah, because I don't support genocide, and he doesn't either. And that would show that he was being inconsistent. And he's been very consistent about that. Straight across the board.
Holy backfire.
I'm sure that made sense to her. Hey, totally fine with the Nazi tattoo, but the Israeli flag's too much for me.
And then the cherry on top was because the Israeli flag would be inconsistent, which implies that the Nazi symbol is consistent.
Right.
She's like, hey, he owns it. So
totally fine.
This goes back to that old say, the more confident you are, the more true it is.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Yes. And these people vote HM hug. HM hug. What does the H and the M stand for? I'm curious. But yeah, the scary part is that people like her vote, and they're gonna vote this Nazi in. That's like you couldn't write this in a script like the way the Democrats perform. Like this defies all imagination.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. And by the way, Jeremiah, do you happen to know how to assert dominance over someone who breaks into your house?
Well, is this in reference to someone who James Tallarico or wait a minute?
It's the same guy.
Oh, wait, no, it's Plattner. Plattner.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's going to grape whoever comes into his house.
Apparently, this is a comment. He said, I don't know. That was a weird comment.
It's a very weird comment. And then, yes. And then Jack Pozobiec trolled James Tallarico by saying, breaking news, James Tallarico breaks into Graham Plattner's house. Yeah. That,
And
totally
I
makes
fell
sense.
for it because I had no context. And I see it.
Yes.
I texted Jeremiah. I'm like, yo, James Tallarico just got arrested.
we're doing it for the story. Let's have it in. We're putting it on the podcast. Let's go. Let's go. By the way, 10 of you watching, kindly hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to our channels, by the way. Both of our channels, Alex's and my own. We do separate content. Alex is a master debater, and I do politics and scripture. So help your boys out here. We also have a link pinned in the comments. Friend or foe, call in and rant. If you hate white liberals, call in and tell us about it. We'd love to hear that stuff. If you don't like us, if you think we're ugly and stupid, call in and tell us how ugly and stupid we are. We're totally fine with that. Alex, let's get to our headline story, brother.
Awesome. Your camera is pausing. You want to take down your screen? It might help. Your share screen.
What?
Click on the 3 buttons.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Stop sharing.
You're freezing
Boom.
a little bit.
Okay, here we go.
Cool. All right. So we're going to talk a little bit about some election fraud. Speaking of, we were just talking about someone running for Senate, Graham Plattner. I believe so.
Yeah. Ohio Patriot, help us out here. I know he's running. I believe it is the Senate. I said Congress earlier. Or I said the House earlier. He's running for Congress.
Yep.
Is it the House or the Senate? I'm not sure. I do have AI pulled up here.
Well, we have a mayoral. Speaking of elections, we have a mayoral election in California that has been making headlines because of Spencer Pratt. Spencer Pratt is a Republican, right, Jeremiah? Yeah. And
yes,
he has been running for mayor, but he was pretty close to Karen Bass for a while. He wasn't quite in first place, I don't think. But then overnight, pretty much, he went from a 75% chance to win down to 0.5%. And Nick Shirley actually posted something about that. Let me get that up real quick.
Oh, our boy, Nick Shirley. We are huge Nick Shirley fans on this show.
Yay, Nick Shirley. All right, he says, what's happening in LA is extremely abnormal. How did Spencer Pratt go from a 77% chance of advancing to now a 0.5% chance? California is now blocking the feds from checking into the election. Prior to the election in May, Newsom signed SB 73, which basically prohibits unauthorized access, including federal agents, without a court order or specific state election law investigation. So they're like, nothing to see here. We're just, and there's a lot more evidence here. So this is just the beginning of it, right? We're actually going to go back here because I got a few videos for us to watch on it. This, of course, our friend James O'Keefe.
Oh, my guy.
This video set a lot of people off.
How not to interrupt, but how awesome would it be for James and Nick to do a journalist?
They definitely know each other and talk.
Yeah.
They got to make it happen.
Senate, by the way, also boom.
Fraudulent petitioners on Skid Row are now paying the homeless to forge names, forge addresses, and forge signatures of registered voters.
So do you want to sign? Okay. The first
for a Lucy.
I'm Joseph Albright. Okay.
The first name?
Joseph Albright. What are you using? Teresa.
No, I'm gonna give you an address to write.
Oh, okay.
Directions?
Okay, yeah. Quickly becoming a widespread scheme that can be found on almost every street corner in downtown Los Angeles. Fraudulent
Literally
petitioner.
just right in your face. We don't care. It seems like they've been doing this for a long time. Those guys were doing it like they were selling petty drugs. Like,
right.
Yo, you want a
like
dollar?
Buying a dime bag.
Yeah. And they're targeting homeless people, which makes more sense as to like, there's so many pluses about having people you can take advantage of if you're doing crooked things. So like, why would you spend money to get rid of them? Like, you can just use them. You can pay them $3. Who else besides someone who is addicted to substance, probably mentally challenged, and is on the streets of LA, than to sucker for $3 so they can sign something that could throw them in prison for years.
Yeah, dude, it's and of course it's happening in California, right? Because where else could you get away with just, I mean, in California or in LA has Skid Row is in LA, right? I'm correct in that.
Yeah.
So like you have a whole district of voters you can just bribe with, what do you say, cigarettes? Like offering cigarettes instead, like you don't even have to give them money. Just give them a couple Lucy's, man. Just
I did see that, yeah. Cigarettes.
Like you could at least give them a 20 or like a 40 ounce or something. Like I don't know. This doesn't shock me a single bit. By the way, in the chat, how is my video? I was getting some comments that it might be blurry.
Looks better now.
Okay, I closed some programs and stuff like that for that, but cool.
All right, so this is a California sheriff.
The way the voting system is structured, we see quite a few flaws. You're able to register even and cast a vote if you don't live in the country, as evident of his brother in Pakistan. And I think we have some evidence of 2 or 3 other people out of the country that voted. Is that correct?
Yeah, approximately 2 or 3 other people out of the country, as well as people residing outside of the district.
Okay. The online voter registration system, it seems to be an honor system. Anybody can put information in there to register and vote. All you have to do is click the box and say that you're not lying, and then you'll get an email.
Trust me, bro.
Something in the mail saying thank you for registering to vote, and there you are. Once you're on the voter rolls, anytime an election comes around, guess what? You get mailed a ballot, right? You get mailed something to vote. So we found that a little bit problematic. The way the voting,
the honor system. Are you kidding me? And they won't pass the Save America Act. It's a travesty. It's a crime against humanity. I'm just, bro, the honor system.
Insane. So I know people, like, literally I will have Democrats in my inbox, liberals in my inbox saying, there's no proof of this. This is just James O'Keefe, another racist thing he's doing. He just hates minorities. That's why he's doing this.
Yes, the former KKK member, James O'Keefe. Unbelievable.
And so we won't play this whole thing, but this is proof. This is from the people themselves.
And I met a man at the train depot, and he said, "Are you a registered voter?" And I said, "No." And he said, "Well, that's okay. I want to pay you to vote." And I said, "Again, I'm not a registered voter." And he said, "Where are you going?" I said, "I'm going to North Hollywood." He said, "Oh, I'm going the same way just by chance. I'll meet up with you there." And he did. We both got off the train. He said, "Come over here and sit down." I sat down with him, and I said, "Again, I'm not a registered voter." He said, "Oh, that's fine." He pulled out his phone, and he said, "Do you got nice penmanship?" Well, yeah, why? Okay, here's the name.
Duh. Of course I have nice penmanship.
Write this name on this form.
All right. Well, we get the idea, right? These are the stories. We got more. You gonna say something?
Oh my goodness. So, so the homeless people don't care. They got their $3. They're gonna tell on them.
They're probably getting another $3 for this interview.
Yeah, the end of the thing.
That's and how much they pay you?
It's like $2.
$2? Or to sign off on a thing to vote for her?
Yeah.
So they do this for everybody out here?
Yeah, they come out here all the time.
They just get everybody to vote out here, huh?
Yeah, what do they got to lose? They don't care.
I actually have this pulled up from James Keefe.
Oh yes, I just sent that to you. Yeah, local news or maybe I didn't, but the local news is actually covering this now, thanks to James.
Wow.
In Los Angeles, Brenda Lee Brown Armstrong admitted she used to pay people on Skid Row $2 or $3 to sign ballot initiative petitions and gave homeless people her address to use so
How much
they
was
could
she
register
getting, you
to
think?
vote.
Because you haven't registered.
Is that a single? I can't tell.
Yeah, those are two singles. Two
Two
singles.
singles. She got.
Yep. Look at
two whole dollars for
the
some
only
voter
person you can give $2 to do something illegal is a homeless drug addict, and they don't give two craps about these people.
Nope. No, not at all. This is abuse in a way. You're abusing people who can't really function on their own.
Yeah.
They're mentally unstable. They need help. Instead of providing them help, you're taking advantage of them. That's objectively disgusting. For one. It's just and you think, and you're going to tell me that what's his name in the mayor race lost that fair and square, huh?
Yeah.
In fact, we talked about this last week. I do believe it was like it looks like he might actually pull this off. And then you said something along the lines of, "Oh, they'll just count ballots until he's not winning anymore." And then that's exactly what they did.
Yeah, look at this. Spencer Pratt got 0 of 24,000 votes in a late night LA ballot drop. 0 out of 24,000.
0. They don't even try to make it realistic. They don't even try to make it realistic. 0. You could have given him a couple hundred just to make it look somewhat plausible. Unbelievable.
Crazy.
Dude.
Yeah, imagine if Katie Porter, is that the chick that we covered? She had a meltdown and was like, "We're not going to air this, right?" And the interviewer was like, "Oh, we're airing."
Oh,
it."
yeah.
This is gold.
100%. 100%.
Right.
Yes,
So-
he did. And they're Ohio Patriots. Spencer Pratt got ripped off. They're all going to continue to get ripped off, especially if you can pay homeless people a couple bucks to register to vote. Like, it's just, what do you have to, can we just either get rid of California, or can we just like start over with California? Can we hit the reset button and just like wipe away all the entire administration that runs California and start from scratch?
I don't think so.
I'm not late. First of all, yes, you are, Leah.
Do we want to get into Trump and Iran next, or do you want to break it up?
Let's actually, because this story is real quick. Let's jump to, because it's fraud related, and then we'll jump to Iran. Vance refers Minnesota Governor Attorney General to DOJ over alleged social services fraud. Oops, nope, don't hit that button, Jeremiah. Don't mind me, folks. I've never used technology before in my life.
You just gotta load the floppy disk.
Just gotta put the floppy disk in. Hopefully no one picks up the landline and kicks me off the internet. Okay. Just whoop, there we go. Hey, all right. Vance first. Now we've been, ever since the day we started this show. By the way, first of all, if you're watching, kindly hit that thumbs up. There's 7 of you watching right now, and lucky you're watching the #1 political commentary show that airs starting at 9:45-ish p.m. on Thursday nights, where one host has a library in the background and one has an American flag in the background. Congratulations. You are watching the #1 show in America with all those parameters. But speaking of fraud, Alex, are we finally going to see some accountability here? Because JD Vance announced on June 8th, he's not only referring Tim Walz, Tampon Timmy, and Attorney General Keith Ellison to the Department of Justice for a possible criminal investigation into allegations they failed to stop widespread fraud in Minnesota's social services program. Vance chairs the White House Anti-Fraud Task Force. They're doing work here in Ohio, too, because we have the second largest Somali population. We also have, we have a lot of, what do you call them, where you help people die?
Assisted suicide?
No. Hospice, yeah, a lot of hospice things that
why'd my mind go there?
Daycare, I don't know, because we might have covered that because Canada does that a lot. But Vance writes on X, I refer these allegations to DOJ's new fraud division for criminal investigation. Finally, someone is going to investigate government officials for crimes. What are they going to get them with? Fraud, lying under oath about what they knew, or harassed and intimidated whistleblowers. They must face justice. Yes, The report alleges that state failures date back to 2019. I thought it went back farther than that, to be quite honest with you, and contributed an estimated $300 million in federal child nutrition funds and potentially $9 billion in Medicaid-related funds being lost or placed at serious risk, whatever that's supposed to mean.
That is wait, who is this from?
This is in Minnesota.
Yeah, but what's the article from?
Zeal.
Okay, so this is just because that $9 billion mark. One criticism from the left that I have, that is actually an argument you can make, is that the number isn't as high as they've been saying. But I don't know. I remember hearing that $9 billion number at one point, don't you? During the fiasco.
Yeah.
But like when they indicted 15 people, they only indicted them based on 90 million. So I'm not sure. I mean, obviously saying we think it's 9 billion and being able to prove 9 billion is different.
Notice the wording here, Alex. Potentially 9 billion in Medicaid related funds, right? So that's how journalists kind of get out of I never said it was 9 billion. I said it was potentially 9 billion, right? So you can never pin them down on anything because they're wordsmiths. But Minnesota officials, of course, defend their record, criticize the actions as partisan, because of course they will, call it a political stunt from an administration that uses the machinery of government to target its perceived opponents. Like exactly what you do. Pot calling kettle black. Minnesota has faced months of scrutiny over alleged fraud schemes involving state administrative social services. The Feeding Our Future, we all know about that. Lady was sentenced to 40 years in prison. As Zeal News previously reported, federal prosecutors said Feeding Our Future obtained and dispersed more than $250 million in taxpayer dollars. So it's happened. They've been referred, and we will see as this develops. I don't want to read.
Good news.
Yeah, good news? Yeah. Phenomenal news. Phenomenal news. I don't want to read the entire letter, but yeah, let's hope.
ChatGPT, read this letter.
Yeah, ChatGPT, read this letter to everybody. Big John says both sides need to be investigated. Sure. I mean, I guess for what though? Tell me what the other side needs to be investigated for in relation to what we're talking about here. Where
Trump needs to be investigated for winning too much.
Home health care. Yes. It's funny that you mentioned that, Leah, because my mom had someone move across the street from her. It was a whole city council ordeal to get this thing approved. It was opposed by everyone in the neighborhood because they wanted to open up a home health care business in a house. And the neighborhood opposed it. They approved it anyway because the government doesn't care about you. And now I'm pretty sure, and this was right before all this fraud broke. So now I'm pretty sure my mom lives across the street from a fraudulent home health care.
Interesting.
Don't even get me started on MAID. That's the assisted suicide. Alex, are you okay, Alex? Is there anything you need to talk about? That you need to get off your chest? You're feeling okay, right? Like you don't.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Okay. All right. So yes, folks. Both sides do fraud. Yeah, Republicans have plenty of fraud. I'm sure. But the whale right now, Big John, I would argue, and you're more than welcome to call in the show and talk about it if you want. I'd be happy to have that conversation with you. But I think the whale in the pool right now is definitely immigrants coming to this country and committing insane amounts of fraud with our social programs, and that's why Social Security itself is actually set to be broke by 2032. So that'll be before I retire. And well before you retire, Alex. So we're not getting any of that money, according to recent reports.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. Honestly, it's a good idea. It sucks for the people who have to go through it and be the ones who get screwed. You guys were screwed by the generation that started Social Security. Sorry, but if it blows up, good riddance.
I mean, If it blows up, just let me keep that in my paycheck. Then don't take it out of my paycheck.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Let it blow up, let it go, and give me money.
Yes, boomers everywhere are shaking their fist at you right now, Alex.
I mean, no, it does suck though, because I understand where they're coming. Like they paid into the system. Why should they get? But I mean, And
For
a lot
sure.
of them need it. A lot of them would not have anything else.
Correct. Because when it first started, everybody, for God only knows the reason people trusted the government with their retirement plans. But because of that, you stopped investing in yourself and your family because you thought that money was coming right back to you. You just trusted the government blindly to take care of your retirement. And that ended up being the worst. If we were able to keep that money, if Social Security never happened to Alex, we would have a much more robust middle class. A lot more people would have money for retirement, I do believe, because that was when the government wasn't doing it, you had to do it yourself, and you know, your community was involved, your church was involved. For people who couldn't work anymore, or they were too old to work, and if they did run out of money, your neighborhood and your church stepped up to the plate and helped you with that. But you were on your own for that, and so you had to take personal responsibility. Take that away, this is what happens.
Yeah, because ultimately, when you don't save for retirement, it's more so not you didn't have the money to save, it's you didn't have the discipline.
You didn't have the discipline, right? And we've been conditioned since Social Security was enacted to not even have to think about that. Oh, that's fine. I get Social Security when I retire. Will you?
Yeah.
Will you?
This
all right, Alex, take us to Iran, brother.
Impossible, Big John. I know it seems like a fairy tale kind of way to live. Seems like it would be awesome, but practically speaking, if we got rid of the government tomorrow, within 30 days, there would be a new government. That's just what's going to happen. You can't live amongst other people without there being a government. And I'm not saying like because government gives us all these values. No, I'm just saying like literally, if you don't have a government and then you put a lot of people in one space, a government will form. That's just how it's going to happen.
Right. And you might
There's
not
no way
call it a
around that.
government. You might call it something different than a government, but somebody is going to take control of things. Whether you call that a government or a warlord or whatever it is, even in a communist commune or whatever, eventually things will break down enough to where somebody is going to take control of that situation. And scripturally speaking, we're supposed to have it. Now, the function is limited, even in scripture. Even if you're a Christian, the function of the government, according to the Bible, has really one job: to punish the wicked and protect the innocent. And that's but anyways, give us a quick rundown on what's new with Iran, my friend.
All right, so on Monday, Iranian forces brought down an American Apache helicopter. Trump was not happy about that. I forget what his Truth post said, but something about like they made a big mistake, a big one. Tuesday, thankfully, I believe both pilots both people in the Apache survived. They ejected.
Yes, they did. Yes, they both survived. Yep.
Yeah. On Tuesday, the U.S. launched a retaliatory self-defense strikes targeting nearly 20 Iranian sites. Blew up a lot of stuff. Air defense systems, radars, and surveillance installations. The next day, Wednesday, which is yesterday, Iran retaliated by firing missiles at U.S. military installations across the Gulf in Bahrain, Kuwait, and Jordan. Iran also announced the complete closure of the Strait of Hormuz. They said, we're closing this thing down. No oil's getting through. Right? Everybody tracking so far?
Everybody's tracking.
Thursday, which is today. I think this was early morning Thursday.
Before the number one show in America's political commentary show, 945 started?
Yep. The U.S. conducted another heavy round of strikes targeting key facilities in Iran, and they blew up an oil tanker going to help Iran in the coast of Oman. And there's actually a video of that, but I don't know if we can play that on YouTube. But let me pull this up now because they said, this is what Trump said here not too long ago. Trump said the United States, this is 13 hours ago, The United States will be hitting Iran, whose Navy, Air Force, radar, anti-aircraft, and all other forms of defense, together with most its offensive capability, are gone. Very hard tonight. At some point in the not too distant future, we will be taking Karg Island and other oil infrastructure points and assume total control of their oil and gas markets. Much like we have with Venezuela, which is working out brilliantly for both Venezuela and the United States of America. Thank you for your attention this back. I mean, look, love him or hate him. That sends a message.
It sure did. In fact, it sent such a big message that 2 hours ago, Trump calls off new military strikes on Iran after threatening escalation, claiming that Iran's ready to come back to the table again.
He posted this on Truth Social through the White House. Based on the fact that discussions with the Islamic Republic of Iran have been brought to the highest level of Iranian leadership and approved, I have, as POTUS, canceled the scheduled strikes and bombings against Iran this evening. Hey, yeah, they're coming to the table. Just cancel that. Don't blow up 20 more of their military sites.
The war is over. No, it's not. Just kidding. I'm gonna bomb you. No, the war, it's over now. They're coming to the table. Listen,
that was pretty good, dude.
Hey, Trump's my guy. But listen, all right, Trump. I know you're probably watching or having a staffer watch this show right now. Okay, because we are the #1 political show at 9:45 on Thursdays, where the hosts have these backgrounds. It's just a fact, right? By the way, 10 of you watching, hit thumbs up for your #1 show here. Call in if you feel like talking about any of this stuff with Iran. But Trump, listen to me. All right, staffer, if you're watching right now, okay. I can no longer pay $4 a gallon plus for gasoline. Really need you to wrap this up like as soon as possible. Okay, July 4th, America's $2.50. Do you want Americans to be paying $4 or $5 a gallon for gas on America's 250th birthday? Come on, man. I don't care what you got to do. I don't care if you have to release reserves. I don't care if you have to flatten Iran into a pancake. Whatever it takes, just please. We're begging you, bring the gas prices back down. Thank you for your attention to this matter.
Kitty lifestyle, yeah. War is rough, and mistakes are made, and yeah, that's life.
Yes, and sometimes they're made on purpose, like when Obama drone bombed a bus full of children when he was being king of the drone bombers. In fact, I'm pretty sure Obama drone bombed more people than any president to date.
You know that's how they took out the Apache, the Iranians. Yep, with an attack drone. Drones are serious, bro. I don't think why in the near future we're not going to have pilots in those Apaches.
No,
and that's
probably
a
not.
Scary world, dude.
Yeah, because when Terminator takes over that Apache helicopter, it's going to turn on its creators. We've all seen the movie. Big John, there is a link pinned to our chats. Alex, you pinned the link, right? In your chat?
Yes, he's in your chat. It's tough because he's on the shorts one, which you can't really click. So you got to type it into your browser.
Gotcha. Yeah, they're I don't. So what do the vertical streamers do?
You have to honestly, you can put it in the description and then tell them to go to the description, but I don't even think that works.
Gotcha. I'll tell you what, Big John, when you're ready, let me know and I will just repost it in the chat so you can copy paste it into your browser.
You can't copy and paste. You got to type it in.
You got to type it in. Okay, of course. Well, there is a horizontal stream also on our channels. You can go to the horizontal stream and click the link if you don't want to type it in. It's not a very long link if you wanted to type it in, but yeah, you let me know. We'll make it happen for you so you can get on here and chat with us. We love callers. Kitty Lifestyle, call in and talk to us about Iran. We're nice people. We're nice people. I promise.
All right. Last on this Iranian war, we got to watch this because Trump is just hilarious. I love this guy. Here's 45 seconds of our president.
All right. Love it.
I know you'll never be satisfied, but that's okay. That doesn't bother me at all. We just made a great settlement of the war with Iran, and we're going to be subject to finalization of documents, which should get done over the next few days. Probably have a signing maybe in Europe. And great thing. Stock market's up 1,000 points.
All right, I just have to play this beginning part one more time.
Day. I know you'll never be satisfied, but that's okay.
Another big day.
I know you'll never be satisfied.
I know you're a miserable beep.
You're a miserable SOB. Yeah. Too funny. I hope he's right. I hope in the next couple of days, you got to click the name, not the pick up to go live and find the horizontal one. Then the link will be pinned. Leah, that's why we love having you in the chat, because you are the guide for people who just can't figure it out. We can't hear what he said. Oh yeah, the volume was kind of low on that.
Yeah, sorry. He basically yeah, that was pretty low. Sorry, guys.
Way to go, Alex. All right, I am not sure where to start. We're gonna start with well, first of all, I gotta cue this up, folks. 80 you watching, hit that thumbs up button. We are about to get into the X file. Folks, Alex, how familiar are you with dead internet theory?
So if I remember correctly, dead internet theory is the theory that the internet is going to be consumed by bots, so that 99% of the content created and consumed is just by non-humans. Right?
Yes, you are 100% correct. Now, do you buy this conspiracy theory? Is it a conspiracy?
Well, here's the thing. The better AI gets, the more this is possible, because if you think about it, there's only going to be so many humans, and you can spin up way more AI agents than you can pregnant women, you know? So
I mean, yeah,
seriously. And so
Yeah.
like, all right, that would mean there would have to be, if there's 8 billion humans, there'd have to be almost a trillion. No, there'd have to be what? Yeah, a trillion.
100 million. 100 million.
There'd have to be 1 trillion AI agents on the internet for it to be 99 to 1.
And do you think we'll get to a 9 trillion bot farm?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's in the next 3 to 5 years.
Hey,
but
we might have already got there, my friends. I want you to watch this crazy video, and then I'm going to share an article with you that's going to make it even crazier.
It looked like Shane Gillis for a second.
It might be. Yeah.
Timu
If you think the
Gillis.
dead internet theory is as scary as I do, you need to watch this video because that shit is so fucking real and it's insane. So this is a video. It's about the woman who walked into the water with the 2 dead fish. But just watch this. It's fucking crazy.
Yo, as soon as I seen the video of the woman holding the 2 fish walking into the water, the first thing that came to my mind was, yeah, my God. Yo, as soon as I seen the video of the woman holding the 2 fish walking into the water, the first thing that came to my mind was, yeah, my God. In addition to this,
she turns around. She's 2 dead fish in her.
Yo, as soon as I seen the video of the woman holding the 2 fish walking into the water, the first thing that came to my mind was, yo, as soon as I seen the video of the woman holding the 2 fish walking into the water, the first thing that came to my mind was, yeah, my God. In addition, as soon as I seen the video of the woman holding the 2 fish walking into the water, the first thing that
there was a video. The woman. So there's currently a video that's going viral, and there's currently a video that's going viral, and it.
If you think the dead internet theory is as scary as I do,
did you get it?
Yeah, now I get it. Yeah, no, 100%.
That's crazy, bro. They didn't just copy the content; they copied it word for word. And did you notice that a lot of those women had the exact same voice?
Yeah, dude, the AI is crazy right now. I could do that. What people do is they try to make very, very little money on easy automation, because if they can just spin something up and it runs automatically without them, then if it makes $1, whatever, I didn't do anything now. You know what I mean?
Right.
So they don't. Right now, AI is only capable at completely automating very, very simple things. But creating like weird content like that and just spinning up 100 different versions and controlling 100 different social media accounts to post them to try to make $1 a day off of each account. Yeah. They'll do that.
Crazy, dude. And that brings me to this. Bots have now passed human traffic online. Cloudflare boss laments, says agentic traffic wasn't expected to eclipse real people until next year. We had a whole year left before this happened. The rapid
So what
increase,
he means by agentic traffic is you can run something called Claude Cowork, or OpenAI has Codex, and you, instead of just chatting with it, you give it instructions and it does stuff automatically under different agents. And some of those agents will get tasks. They'll say, go research this. So they'll go to Google Chrome. They'll read a bunch of websites. Those websites are all getting views. They're just agentic views.
interesting. Okay, so you're familiar with what's going on here.
Oh yeah.
And I think here, let's see, before going on, it's important to differentiate this new surge in internet traffic from traditional bots most will be aware of, things like website crawlers, search indexers, and bad stuff like fraud or abuse bots. It is different now, as Cloudflare is charting agents that browse the web much like humans on behalf of humans, and it's already at a massive scale. You might wonder, what are all these AI agent bots actually up to, particularly if you're not running your own army of digital helpers? Thankfully, Cloudflare has addressed the scope of AI bot activity in previous article and blogs. Also, last year, it started classifying traffic according to these new website visitors, which is why the charts don't go back very far. I don't know how I feel about this. I mean, it makes...
We're so early on the AI timeline. It's
it's just gonna get crazier. So by 2027, so this was supposed to happen in 2027. It's happening now, which means in 2027, according to Crinkle Hands, look up AI 2027. It's wild stuff. Maybe we'll cover that on the next show. It's just wild. Like to push conservative propaganda. Yeah, sure. How about we push conservative Christian propaganda?
Well, all right. So the conservative Christian propaganda, I don't know about, but the conservative propaganda machine is in full effect. Both sides are investing extremely heavily into AI and content creation. I know organizations who pay people hundreds of thousands of dollars a month just to push positive conservative news and political figures. So
hey, we're looking for checks too. Israel, if you're watching, I do accept money to post pro-Israel content. Just throwing that out there. But that is not my only X-File today, sir. I do have this pretty crazy story. Precise genome editing of human embryos triggers praise and alarm. Mostly for me, alarm. Researchers say they have used the precise genome editing technique called base editing to alter the genome of human embryos. The announcement has prompted excitement and caution from scientists. Many say that the work is an impressive step towards clinicians being able to fix disease-causing mutations, but others worry the technology could be used to create embryos with traits such as superior intelligence. Folks, we are going to be editing super soldiers. And you know that's exactly what the military is going to use this technology to do. Members of the genome editing field still remember the actions of the Chinese scientist He Jingku Yui. I probably butchered that. I'm sure I did. Who used an early genome editing tool called CRISPR to adjust the DNA sequence of human embryos in 2018. So the Chinese have already been doing this. He then implanted those embryos into 2 women who went on to give birth. His work provoked widespread outrage among scientists who said the technology was too risky to be used on people. He ultimately spent 3 years in prison. for illegal medical practices.
There's some freaky scientists out there, man.
Dude, I know, and some of them are getting disappeared, as we've been finding out. Base editing is a second generation gene editing tool that allows scientists to make precise single letter changes to DNA. Although this editing can make unwanted genetic changes. So can you imagine if you, so it says it can make single letter changes to DNA, but it can accidentally make unwanted changes. Can you imagine if you were born with like an eye up here and like one down here because of some idiot scientist editing your genes? It is, oh, here we go. Mosaic effects. The team is in PCK9. The team made a single tweak, changing an A to a G at a specific spot in the genome, which had the effect of switching the gene off. Other naturally occurring versions of the gene that also cause it to turn off have been shown to reduce the risk of coronary heart disease. That's a good thing. Concerns and criticisms, though. Oh, log in. Well, apparently I can't read. I can't read the rest of it because I'm not logged in. I do have an account here, but I'm not logged in. But the concerns are obviously that this will be used for nefarious purposes. And obviously it's going to be used for nefarious purposes. I mean, if you can edit DNA, if you can edit human DNA, bro, can you imagine the monstrosities that we're going to be creating?
Yeah, unfortunately, this is like I don't think we're morally responsible enough for technology like this. But
absolutely not.
It's here, so we have to police it. It's just we'll likely police it in 30 years when we're dealing with the consequences for the first time with these adults who are all messed up, right? I don't know, like maybe shorter than that, but because I guarantee you AI is going to advance this field quickly too.
Oh, good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we already have the technology. AI is just going to take that technology and run with it.
Because the way people have a couple different ways of looking at AI. Some people, a lot of the tech guys, they either think it's going to destroy us or they think we're going to like literally become one with the machine. Neither of those are Christian perspectives.
No, it's God, well, yeah, I mean, well, it depends. I don't know. What's your Christian perspective on it?
God gave us dominion over the earth. Ultimately, an AI has some shocking similarities to a human, but don't let that fool you. It's not a human. It's not anything like a human. And it won't ever be anything like a human because God created us from the dirt and we created AI basically from the same thing, from the sand. But we didn't give AI a spirit. God gave us a spirit, right?
Correct.
Cool. Right,
However,
yeah,
I see where you're going with this. I will say, yeah, in that sense, you are correct.
Okay.
In a different biblical sense, your eschatology view could fall right in line with the capabilities that we might be seeing from AI.
Yeah, but okay. I get what you're saying. But if it ultimately does destroy us, then ought we not be accelerationists if that's tied to the second coming?
What do you mean?
An accelerationist is someone who says no safety, no guardrails.
No safety, no guardrails.
Jesus, is it Jesus Maranatha? Is that what they say? Jesus come now? Is that
sure.
How they say
yeah, I think so.
Yeah. If AI is tied to the end event, the apocalypse, whatever you want to call it, ought we not be accelerationists if we say Jesus Maranatha?
Well, I don't think. Well, no, because I don't think we have any control over when the end happens. Whether we're accelerationists or not, whether there's guardrails on it or not, I don't think that matters. I think the time the time has been set, whatever time that's going to be. See what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm just saying that AI gives the capability. So if you are a premillennialist like myself, and you are looking at the stuff in the Book of Revelation, and you're like, okay, like if this is literal, if I'm supposed to be taking end time stuff literal, how is any of this possible? Well, I think AI is going to make a lot of that stuff possible. Like you're looking at it, you're like, well, who's going to worship an image? Like you tell me I'm going to look at a painting on the wall and I'm going to worship it, like, and it's going to be able to talk to me and like have control over some things. Well, if the image isn't a painting on the wall, but the image is an AI that's in every home that has a screen, well, now we're talking about something that's actually possible.
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah. Not whether or not will AI accelerate the second coming. I have no idea. I'm just saying AI will give,
either way. I may not have the Christian position on AI, but the other two that all the techies want, those are definitely not Christian positions.
Correct. Agree with that.
One of them
100%.
is they take over Earth and become the new humans, and the other one is we merge with them and live happily ever after.
I don't know about happily ever after. It's all an illusion. Did he punch through cardboard? I don't know who you're talking about. We did have a super bad Mama Jamma. I didn't want to curse, so I used Mama Jamma. Yes. Earlier in the show, who did punch through some cardboard, and let me tell you, I'm scared of him. So
same. Calling cops right now.
If someone else punches through cardboard, that's all you got to do to get me shaking in my boots.
Crinkled hands. I did a video on Roman Yampolsky, who says we're in an AI simulation, and it's actually pretty easily debunked. It's like a 20-minute video, but if we watch at least the first 5 minutes, I debunk it pretty quickly. It's over on my channel. Check it out.
Interesting theories for sure. Quantum computing is heating up too. This will boost AI to insane levels fast. Yeah, I think so. I think we're I don't know. Watch that Matt Walsh video. I'm going to send it to you about AI and see if it changes your expectations at all a little bit. Okay. If you think Matt Walsh is making any sense. But that's all I got. I do have, actually, I mean, if you want, I do have time. We got 8 people in the chat. If they want to participate, you can participate with me as well. So in honor of America 250, I do have a menu of what they were eating in 1776, the year this beautiful and great country was born. And I want you to tell me, thumbs up, you would still eat this dish, or thumbs down, get that crap away from me. You guys ready to play?
Let's play.
All right. This is what a menu from 1776 would look like. So first, what we have on the menu is election cake. Election cake was especially popular in New England, where communities gather, blah, 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 blah. These were not delicate little snack cakes. Election cake was heavy with dried fruit, warming spices, and often whiskey or brandy, placing it somewhere in the neighborhood of a fruit cake and spice bread. So it's like a hybrid. It's like if fruit cake and spice bread had a baby, you have election cake. It was the kind of
that's what I would give to my enemies to make them mad at me.
Okay, so you're a thumbs down. Okay, in the chat, you thumbs up on election cake or you thumbs down on election cake? Alex, sounds like you are thumbs down.
Was I supposed to answer? Was I not supposed to answer yet? My bad.
No, you can. Yeah, are you thumbs down on election cake?
Yeah. No way.
So you are anti fruitcake and you're anti spice bread.
Whatever you just described to me does not sound appetizing.
Have you ever at Christmas time your family doesn't do fruitcakes?
No, we buy BJ's normie desserts, dude.
Normie desserts. Okay. Hey, Ohio Patriot is a thumbs up on the election cake.
Gross.
All right, we got one. I'd be willing to try it because I don't like fruitcake, but I like spice bread. So maybe if you mash those two together and gave me an election cake,
dried fruit in your spice bread.
Hey, if it was good enough for Thomas Jefferson and Benjamin Franklin, it's good enough for me, Alex.
Listen, Benjamin Franklin never had crumble cookie. Okay.
That's fair. He did not, although he was a pretty portly gentleman. He might have had quite a few cookies. All right, next up on the menu, we got Brunswick stew. Here's a good little photo of it. Modern Brunswick stew usually contains chicken or pulled pork. Colonial Brunswick stew was considerably wilder. Early Southern versions include squirrel meat simmered with tomatoes, lima beans, corn, and okra. Both Virginia and Georgia claim ownership of the dish, though the earliest versions were less about state pride and more about whatever happened to be running through the woods that week. The interesting thing is that apart from squirrel, Brunswick stew still feels remarkably familiar. It's smoky, slow-cooked, and hearty, and it's still tied to regional ingredients like Southern cuisine. Corn, tomatoes, beans, all ingredients heavily shaped by indigenous agriculture. What do you think? Brunswick stew, thumbs up, thumbs down.
Specifically with squirrel.
Specifically
Yes.
with the squirrel in it.
Yeah, I'm eating one. I gotta eat squirrel.
Okay, so just to
Yeah,
try
a squirrel's
squirrel,
never
you're
let me
like-
pet it once. You're getting eaten, bro. Be
They're
so
kinda
cool to pet a
jerks, aren't
squirrel.
they?
Yeah,
They're kinda jerks.
They're never
Yeah.
nice.
I would. Let me think about this. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm with you. I think I'm trying squirrel for the first time in my Brunswick stew. Crinkle
I
hands.
believe that.
Okay, I've had squirrel. It's the most gamey meat. So crinkle hands. Are you thumbs up
Heard.
on the Brunswick
He said
stew?
he's
Are you-
heard.
Oh, I've heard squirrel. Okay. Well, hey,
Are you trying
actually,
it though?
I've had duck, and duck is pretty gamey. I've had elk. Elk is pretty gamey. Although elk sliders are really good. Crinkle hands is gonna pass. Okay, so only me and Alex here. Ohio Patriots thumbs down on the Brunswick stew.
That's
well.
funny because it sounds like a good Ohio stew.
It kind of does, right? Like a good Midwestern soup, a winter soup.
Your grandfather took out the BB gun, shot a squirrel in the head in the back.
We're having Brunswick stew tonight. Yeah. Yay, Grandpa. Wilted salad, we'll skip that. Everyone's had salad. There's not much different about that. Turtle soup. Well, many colonial dishes were built around practicality. Turtle soup belonged to the wealthier, the upscale, if you will. Taverns imported drink and loudly held political opinions. Made with turtle's meat simmered in rich broth and often finished with whatever that is. Madeiros? Or sherry.
Don't be saying-
Or sherry. Sherry's an interesting thing to put in your soup. Turtle soup became fashionable in wealthy dining rooms in port cities. Reader's Digest notes that Philadelphia's City Tavern served a famous version that may have been enjoyed by George Washington himself. Turtle soup, you eating or passing?
Can I have my soup in the shell of the turtle that I'm eating?
Can you have it in the? I don't know. That's not the rules, man. I don't set the rules here.
Can you sand it out, pressure wash it, and then give it to me as a bowl? If so, yes, I will eat the turtle soup.
Okay.
Do you eat soup or do you drink soup?
Both. You eat it and then drink it to finish it off.
Fair enough.
Duh. Crinkle
You
hands
just
is like,
sound-
nope. I'm not eating reptiles. Not happening. Kitty lifestyle. She passed on the Brunswick stew. Ohio Patriot thumbs down on the turtle soup. Nobody wants to try turtle soup. All right, I will try. Give me that bowl of turtle soup. Just for the sake of, in memory of George Washington, I would try turtle soup.
There's a guy I watch on Facebook, and he does travel vlogs all across the world, and he just eats everything. And it's just a montage of him like, probably shouldn't eat this, but I'm gonna anyway. And then him in the toilet later.
Oh gosh, yeah.
But I respect it, dude. Eating everything.
For sure. Now this
Indian
looks good.
food.
Now come on, this looks good. Succotash.
All right, what is this?
Okay, succotash looks like just a melee of vegetables. One of the clearest examples of how indigenous agriculture shaped what became American food. Traditionally made with corn, beans, sometimes squash, succotash originates in native communities long before European settlers arrived, yada, yada, yada. Corn appears constantly across colonial cooking because settlers realized indigenous crops. Today, succotash still feels like the sort of dish that typifies the season. Sweet corn at its peak, tender beans and fresh herbs melting into the mix, and that faint feeling that summer is starting to slip away. So this is an end of summer dish. Looks like just a medley of
What's so
beans
crazy
and
about
corn.
that? That's normal.
I don't think there's anything crazy about succotash. And when you click the link,
Why is that name?
Right. So when you click the link, it does take you to a recipe. So here's what's in the recipe. simmering a smoked ham as the base. Then you throw in a medley of tomatoes, peas, corn, green peppers, onions, and okra. You can add lima beans
Okra,
if you wish.
Isn't okra octopus?
It's a vegetable, so it can't be octopus. Good guess, though. Good guess. And then it's seasoned with sage, paprika, basil, a bay leaf, salt, and pepper. That seems like a pretty normal dish. I'm going to go ahead and eat succotash. I think
What kind of question is that, Jeremiah?
Okay, thumbs up from Ohio Patriot on the succotash. Yeah, if you don't want to eat succotash, that's just weird because it seems like a pretty normal
You're
dish.
a succatash. How about that?
Your face is a succotash. Okay.
You're going to say your mom.
I was going to say your mom, but yeah, because I'm so used to doing that. The roadkill guy on YouTube in the UK has a freezer stuffed with critters. Oh, righty.
Whenever I get mad at my wife, I just do yo mama jokes against my kids.
Yeah. Yes.
Stuffing succotash if you add ghost pepper hot sauce to it.
That's right. Love it. Love the Looney Tunes reference. Okay, next on is mush or hasty pudding. Mush is objectively one of the least persuasive names ever given to a food. I agree. Hasty pudding was essentially the colonial version of grits, a warm cornmeal comfort Americans would likely still find deeply comforting. The dish was made by stirring spoonfuls of cornmeal into boiling milk until the mixture was thick and hearty.
Boiling milk? You ever boil milk? That's disgusting.
Yeah, you
Turns
got to
into
boil
a lab
it for
project.
I forget what you got to boil milk for. I do believe if you feed babies milk, you got to boil that stuff too.
Yeah, it gets like a film at the top of it.
But hey,
Turns
you know,
into a lab project.
poor families like ours would eat it plain. Well, wealthier families would add butter, cream, and sweeteners. A colonial breakfast table would have smelled like a combination of smoke, milk warming near the hearth, and cornmeal thickening slowly in a pot. I'm good. I would eat. Poor. Poor people like us, Alex. Mush or hasty pudding? All right, I'm a thumbs up on the hasty pudding.
Hasty pudding sounds like a good insult to call somebody. Like, I bet you smell like hasty pudding. You're like, ooh, you got burned.
Ooh.
But I'll try it. Sounds.
Wait,
I like
Patriot,
creamy.
you're a thumbs. Okay, come on, guys. Come on. All right, you like creamy, Alex? You're
Ohio
going
Patriot.
for it.
Are you one of those people that like only liked chicken nuggets growing up?
Fish sticks, chicken nuggets. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, here we got another thumbs up. Grits are good with butter. Okay, so you must be with the wealthy family because only the wealthy families got to put butter in it. So crinkle hands, meat, potatoes, bread equals meal. Well, yeah, I agree. But are you eating the hasty pudding? Are you? We got 1, 2, 3.
Can I throw one in here?
Sure.
All right. I watched a guy smoke an entire bear for like 8. I think it was
bear?
like 30 hours. An
Like
entire
a black bear or a grizzly bear?
Bear. The smaller bear.
Oh, geez.
Whatever one that is. Yeah. He skinned it and smoked the whole thing. Would you eat it?
I would try a bite. I would try a bite. Yes. You have to. I mean, if it's being offered to you, it's like, when am I ever going to get to try bear again? You know?
Yeah.
But last one, let's close with pigeon pie here. Passenger pigeons once existed in such overwhelming numbers that flocks reportedly darkened the sky for hours at a time. Colonists treated them as an endless food source, like the manna that fell from sky when the Israelites were roaming through the desert. At the time they practically seemed to be, which is exactly how they ended up baked into savory pies across colonial America. There's something strangely haunting about the dish now, knowing that passenger pigeons eventually became extinct as a result. But at the same time, savory meat pies simply made sense. They stretched ingredients, held heat well and fed large groups efficiently. Beneath the extinct bird portion of the equation, the structure of the dish still sounds appealing. Rich gravy, flaky pastry, savory meat and herbs, all baked together until golden. A golden pigeon pie. Give me some of that. I'm a thumbs up on pigeon pie.
Ban her right now.
I can't
ban her. I can't bear to eat bear. Get out.
Heyo. All right, Chad. Our last one. Are you thumbs up or thumbs down on the pigeon pie? Alex, I would, not only because I hate birds, so I would be proud to help a bird go extinct by eating them in a pie. I think, I mean, there's not many things you can do to make a pie disgusting because it's pie, right? American as pigeon pie.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, is it Mike Tyson? Doesn't he love pigeons? I don't know. How do you think he would feel about it?
I would never let Mike Tyson know that I ate a pigeon. One of his pigeons, at least. No, crinkle hands. Okay, the bald eagle is the only exception to that. What I said about hating birds. That's one exception. The bald eagle. Pheasant tastes good, so maybe.
Fair enough.
Leah just wants to eat Bambi. Okay.
Yeah, deer is really good.
Deer is very good, but I am
Pigeon
a
pie
fan.
sounds like a good insult to tell somebody, like, I'm gonna turn you and your entire family into pigeon pie, and what you really mean is I'm gonna make you guys go extinct.
Everybody, so far we are 100%. Everyone wants to try the pigeon pie. All right.
Okay.
Hey. Colonial America. Gotta love it. Why was that so quick? Like these sound effects that they give you here on StreamYard are just dumb.
You know why? Do you know where they were made?
China. I love them.
I had a feeling that might be coming. God, folks, God is not only good.
Such a badass.
Yep. Nailed it.
Nailed it. Folks, thank you so much for joining us. You mean the America bird? Yes. America bird is the only exception. Is the only bird I don't hate. Otherwise, I hate all birds. Love you guys for joining us. Appreciate it. If you haven't yet, kindly hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to our channels if you have not already, and share the show with everyone you ever met in your entire life. Reach out to them on Facebook. They're going to be like, why are you DMing me right now? You got to
Don't worry, it's not a pyramid scheme.
It's not a pyramid scheme, I promise you. But speaking of pie, I do have a McDonald's pie to eat after the show. Love you all. God bless. Alex, what do you promote away, Alex? Come to my channel and watch. I did just do an interview, by the way, so go check out my interview on my channel.
Ooh, I don't think I can let anybody know what happened yet, but my first debate is over, and the winner has been chosen already. I'll tell you that much. That's all I can say.
Are you kidding me? You can't tell us who won?
Because nothing is public yet, not even the debate.
Oh, so they didn't even air the debate yet.
Nope.
Oh man, how do you feel you did?
All right, I'll say this. Complete and utter destruction.
Man. Okay.
100-0.
100-0. Wow.
Yeah.
So you okay, so your best debate performance ever.
You guys will find out. Jeremiah will find out soon. You guys will find out a long time.
Love it. Can't wait to see it. Folks, God bless all of you. Thank you so much for joining. Good night.
What about you? What's on your channel?
Oh, yeah. I just want to get out of here, man. I'm just trying to say goodbye for like 20 minutes. On my channel, I just interviewed. So this guy that reached out to me, he did a documentary called Church and State, The Hidden History of Roger Williams or something like that. Sorry, my bad.
That's my boy.
Roger Williams? Yeah, yeah, he founded Providence.
Providence, yeah.
Yeah, so he was actually the first person in America to come up with a charter that had freedom of religion in the state charter. So the interview, the director of this documentary came on my show. I interviewed him about Roger Williams, freedom of religion. We talked founding fathers, Roger Williams, all that good church and state stuff. So go check that out.
Nice. Heck yeah.
And then next week, I do have a banger coming, folks. I got a banger video coming next week. I cannot wait to let you know about it.
Awesome. Can't wait. I think me and Jeremiah should collab on some videos. What do you guys think?
We probably should. We should probably do more live streams. Yeah, let us know if you want us to do more live streams.
Cool.
I can keep a secret. No, you can't, Leah. We'll see you later. God bless you all. Good night. See you next Thursday.
Later.